The first time Amelia saw the library, it didn't look like much. A squat, sandstone building on a quiet back, its windows smudged and its sign so faded that the gold letters could barely be read. City Public Reading Room, it said, though she'd never heard anyone mention it. She had been hurrying that day, her tote bag heavy with errands she had no time for. Rain was threatening, the air thick and restless, but something about the building, the stillness of it, the way the ivy framed the doorway, slowed her just enough to notice. And that was when she saw the sign in the window. All the time all the time we have. It made no sense, but it tugged at her in a way that few things did anymore. She pushed the door open. Inside, the air was warm and carried a scent of paper, wood-polished, and something faintly sweet, like honey melting on toast. The lighting was gentle, golden, as if the sun had been persuaded to linger here even on cloudy days. A man behind the counter looked up from a thick book. He had the kind of face that seemed both young and impossibly old. "First visit?" he asked. She nodded. "Then I should steal you. In here? You can't rush." "I beg your pardon?" she said, almost laughing. "You'll see," he replied, and went back to his reading. Amelia began to wander. The shelves were unlike those in any library she'd known. Their rows curved, sometimes looping back on themselves, creating hidden alcoves. Some books were new and glossy, others so ancient they looked ready to crumble. She reached for a slim blue volume, but as her fingers brushed it, she realized something strange. Her wristwatch had stopped. Not just stopped. No. No signal, no clock. For a moment, panic sparked in her chest, but then she noticed the quiet. It wasn't empty quiet, but full quiet, like a deep breath you didn't realize you'd been holding. She opened the book. The words seemed to settle around her like a blanket. She read about a girl who planted a garden in the middle of a desert, who tended it not with water, but with patience. Time passed in the story, but Amelia couldn't tell how much passed for her. Minutes, hours, days. It didn't matter. When she closed the book, she felt lighter, as though she had left something behind in its pages. She looked at her watch again. The second hand began to move. She returned the book and walked back to the counter. The man smiled without looking up. "You see," he said. Amelia stepped outside. The street was just as she'd left it, but the air felt different. Slower, softer. She realized she wasn't in a hurry anymore. Closing quote, "Time is a gift only slowness can unwrap."